This is the question asked in today's skillrack daily challenge. So we will be given three strings. So the first string is S1 volcano, and the second string is S2 low lying, and the third string S3 is orange. So using these three strings we have to form an output character matrix pattern. So in our output character matrix pattern, the number of columns is nothing but the length of S1, and the number of rows is nothing but the largest length among S2 and S3. So out of S2 and S3, the string S2 has 8 characters. So we have to form an output character matrix of size 8 rows 7 columns. So this is the character matrix which we have formed. So initially all the characters will be filled with asterisks. So now the first row of the matrix should be filled with the string S1. So the first string is volcano. So the first row in our output matrix will be filled with the characters of volcano. So the updated first row will become like this. So now this is our output character matrix pattern. So now similarly we have to fill the string S2 and S3 into this output matrix. So here first let us fill the string S2. So the string S2 is low lying and the first character is L. So now we have to find the character L in this first row. So here we have the occurrence of L. So the third column of the matrix should be filled with the characters S2. So after filling it with the characters of S2, this is how the updated character matrix will be looking like. So now the string S3 is alone left. So the string S3 is orange and the first character is O. So now here we have two occurrence of O in the string volcano. So the second column is also O and the last column is also O. So whenever we have more than two occurrences, then we have to consider the first. So here we are going to take the second column. So now the second column of this character matrix should be filled with orange. So after filling the second column, this is how our updated character matrix looks like. So now we have filled all the strings S1, S2 and S3 into this matrix. So this is the updated and required character matrix pattern. Now let us see how to write a C program for this. So first I am creating three character arrays named S1, S2 and S3. So the size is 101. And then using scanf I am accepting the strings S1, S2 and S3 as input. And then I am creating three integer variables len1, len2 and len3. So I am storing the string length of S1, string length of S2 and string length of S3 in the variables len1, len2 and len3. So now we are going to find the number of rows and columns. So as per the conditions given in the question, the total number of rows in the output character matrix will be determined by the length of the string S2 and S3. So the largest value out of len2 and len3 will be considered as the number of rows in the output matrix. Similarly, the number of columns is nothing but the total number of characters in the string S1. So I am setting C is equal to len1 and then I am creating a character array named mat of size r cross C. So first we are going to fill this matrix with the character asterisk. So to do that we are going to make use of the memset function. So in the arguments we have to give the name and then the character and the size. So now our character matrix mat will be filled with asterisks. So next our task is to fill the strings S1, S2 and S3 into the matrix. So as per the conditions given in the question, the first row should be the S1. So here we have to create a loop and we have to fill the first row of the matrix with S1. So now we are going to see how we will be filling the characters S2, because S2 must be filled column wise. So I am creating a J loop that iterates from 0 till j less than len1. So the len1 is nothing but the total number of columns. So here we can keep either len1 or we can also give it as C. Both are same. So in every iteration we are going to check whether the first character is equal to matrix of 0j. So if matrix of 0j is equal to the first character of S2, then that particular column must be filled with S2. So to fill that column I am creating another I loop. So the size of the string S2 is len2. So the I loop iterates from 0 till I less than len2, and in every iteration we are going to set matrix of ij is equal to S2 of I. So the characters of S2 will be filled in this particular column, and after that we can execute break condition. So after the execution of this J loop, the string S2 would have been filled into the matrix. Similarly, we have to fill the string S3. So I am creating another time. So the J loop iterates from 0 till j less than len1, and in every iteration again we are going to check whether the matrix of 0j is equal to the first character of S3. Here we have another condition, because if that particular column is already filled, then we should not touch it. So we should fill only the empty column. So if it is an empty column, then the first row in that jth column will contain asterisks. So we are checking that also. So when both the conditions are satisfied, this particular column will be filled with the characters of S3. So here we have to create another I loop and we have to fill the characters of S3 in this particular column. So this loop will fill the string S3. So finally after that we have to print the updated character matrix, which will be the required output. So this is the logic to solve today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching.